What's up, guys? It's Football USA. I'm Brandon,
Benjamin.
and today we're going to talk about Group A of the World Cup 2022 Qatar. Let's talk about the first topic. Topic one, the performance of last year. So I will do Netherlands, Senegal. Benjamin will do Qatar and Ecuador.
Let's go.
The Netherlands, very, very disappointing exit in the Euros. Very disappointing because no Virgil van Dijk. But with Virgil back in the team, I feel like this team will go push forward. And Senegal, well, best team in Africa, won their Africa League Cup. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, and don't forget the yellow card rule of 2018. Remember, Senegal wouldn't advance because of yellow cards, and it was such a controversial rule. And it was the first time they used the yellow card rule in a World Cup tournament. So I feel like Senegal will avenge this and move into the knockout stages. All right, Ben, you're next.
I'll talk about the host, Qatar. Yes, they are hosting the 2022 World Cup. And Qatar, the last tournament they played was the 2021 Gold Cup in the U.S. They were semifinalists and they lost 1-0 against the U.S. And yeah, they also played in the Copa America 2019 in Brazil, but they finished fourth in the group, and that was last. And they won the Asian Cup in 2019. They beat Japan 3-1, and they got themselves a trophy there.
All right, that's all for those two. All
Yep.
right, topic two. What have they achieved? The Netherlands. As time and time said again, the Netherlands have not won a World Cup tournament. They've been in the finals 5 times in their national team history, but managed to lose. Last time they were in the final, 2010, they lost to Spain, unfortunately. A very good Spain side, and their biggest achievement right now, qualify for the World Cup. Disappointment in the Euros, they qualify for the World Cup. And for Senegal, won the African League Cup against Egypt, and cemented themselves today as Africa's best team. Will this team go forward? Absolutely. Ben's next.
So let's talk about Ecuador. Right, they're a very young squad. They finished their qualifiers in fourth place, and that was pretty good. They did really good in their qualifiers. South American qualifiers is the hardest qualifiers in probably in the world, and they fought against teams like Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Peru. Those are top hard teams in the qualifiers, and yet they did the job and they got it done and they qualified. That's probably their biggest achievement. Also, Ecuador on their away games, they did not do very well the last couple games. They lost against Paraguay 3-1, tied against Peru 1-1, and yes, their away games have not been great. At home games, they do get an advantage because they're playing in altitude in Quito, and yeah.
All right, let's talk about topic number three. The best players to watch in this group. Or I did my studying for the Netherlands. Very young squad. Got some good veterans from Real Madrid to Barcelona to Liverpool. I feel like the biggest impact this team will get is Memphis Depay, Barcelona. Very great player. Very great player. Is a forward for the national team. He is the main guy to score goals, in my opinion, and he will score goals and advance this team to the knockout stages. Let's talk about Virgil van Dijk, the best player on the team. The guy is just a defender. He never, but he is like in full form after the injury he suffered, and he is going to make a great run for this team in defense. And Makianis Delegate, Juventus, young player, still got potential in him to become a very great defender. With him and Virgil at the back, I think this team is going to be dominant in the defensive game. And Frankie de Jong, center midfielder for Barcelona, very great player. But will he contribute? I feel like he's gonna be a role player in the upcoming tournament. But soon to say, the brightest stars will shine in this tournament. Who knows? And for Senegal. Obviously, the best player on this team, well, Sadio Mane, another Liverpool player who led this team to a African World Cup final and won against Mo Salah in Liverpool. Sorry for Watford. He is he's gonna be something in this tournament. Looking forward to seeing him play on the field in the group stage and the knockout stage. So keep an eye on him. Dark horse of the tournament, Koulibaly. Sadio Mane can't help himself with scoring goals, right? So Koulibaly, I feel like he's gonna help Sadio Mane out in this tournament with scoring goals. And yep. And don't forget the Chelsea goalkeeper Mendy. This guy is gonna be watch out for this guy because he's very tall and very lengthy and very agile to just block goals. So I feel like his goal defense is gonna be good as Manuel Neuer's in Germany. What do you, what is your next Ben? Who's your best players for Qatar and Ecuador?
For Qatar, they have the captain, Alheidos. He's probably the most capped player on the team. He has scored 33 goals for the national team. And also, another top striker, that will be Delhi for Qatar, Ali Mojitos. I'm sorry, Mojitos Ali. He's a deadly striker. He has 39 goals with the national team. And we also have Arkim Arif. He's a deadly player too. In his club for Al Saudi, he has 14 goals and 17 assists, which is pretty good. And that's for his club, for the Qatar Stars League. And he's going to be a player to watch. And for Ecuador, Leonardo Capana. Leonardo Capana, who has
Mm-hmm.
scored 5 goals and 10 matches for Inter Miami. He is balling off in the MLS right now. And they also have Moises Cancelo, who plays for Brighton. He's also another youngster to watch out. Gonzalo Plata, who's also a good player. Pierre Ecapie, who plays for Bayern Leverkusen in Bundesliga, very good defender. And Arbuleta, who plays for Sao Paulo, is a very strong defender. And don't forget their top goal scorer and their best player, Valencia, who has 70 caps and 35 goals for the national team. And yes,
All right. Good job,
and
Ben.
yes.
Good job. Good job. Now we're gonna go for our opinion for how is the end result of this group stage is gonna be. Before we end this video, and yeah, I'll go start with first. So the bottom feeder. Who's gonna finish fourth place in Group A? Unfortunately, it's gonna be Qatar. I know. I feel like this is the worst host since South Korea and China in 2002, but I feel like this is going to be the worst host because in this group you got fast Netherlands players and fast Senegal players and fast Ecuadorian players. This team is not going to compete with the bunch of fast-paced um, flash dudes in the field. So I feel like this team is going to finish with no points. And we're going to go with Ecuador. I know Ecuador is very good. They can be good. And by the looks of it, they're gonna finish with just 3 points. And that win's gonna come off Tar 1-0, I feel like. And then we're gonna go up to the group stage. Is Senegal. Senegal is gonna finish with 6 points on goal difference. Now, let me hear this out. I feel like they are going to beat Qatar and Ecuador, obviously. But will they win against Netherlands? Who knows? But you're gonna finish with 6 points on goal difference. And yes, and we're gonna go with Netherlands finishing top of the group. Yes, defense wins games. But did you know that Memphis Depay can play ball? Yes, Memphis Depay can play ball. Kicking the goals, and the goals in the field. I'll tell you that. But yes, they will finish with 6 points on goal difference. And yeah, that's my end result. Over to you, Ben.
Well, I think for last place it will be Qatar, just because most of the players play in the domestic league, right? In Qatar Stars League, and most of the players don't play in high-level football like in Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, right? Top European clubs. Most of the players don't play in that league, and I also think that Qatar will probably lose all their games because they don't have like a Messi or Ronaldo, like a top quality player that like has technical skills, you know. But
Mhm.
you never know. They can become the underdogs in this group. I just wish Qatar all the best, and yeah, hopefully they get 1 point or something out of it. And it's their first World Cup too, so just enjoying the moment and watch them play. Now, finishing third place, I have to say Ecuador, just because of the youngsters they have. You know, it's their first World Cup as their youngster team, and I think they'll be very nervous coming into the tournament. And I think they'll struggle too, because in the World Cup qualifiers, they struggled their last couple games against Paraguay. They lost 3-1. They tied against Brazil 1-1. Tied against Peru 1-1. So they've been struggling with ties and losses recently, right? And yeah, I think Ecuador will finish third. But Ecuador, they're a very good team. They're a very good team. Hopefully Ecuador makes it far and wishing them the best. Second place has to be the African Cup champion Senegal, with Sadio Mane, the captain, leading the team. I think Senegal will finish second, just because the quality players they have. They're stacked with like players like Mane, Mendy, Sarr, and Koulibaly, tank in the back. Defense wins 2 games, right,
Yeah,
Brandon?
right. I mean, just look what happened to Well, we're not going to talk about Brazil and Germany. We'll not talk about that. Okay, you're next.
All
We'll talk
right.
another.
And in first place, obviously the Netherlands. Yes, the Netherlands. I think will top this group just because of the quality players they have. Virgil van Dijk is back, right? The tank is back. Everybody wants him in the World Cup. They want to see how he plays in his first World Cup. And yeah, and Memphis Depay. Hopefully he can bank some goals in the World Cup. See what he can do. And also the defenders, De Ligt. Don't forget about De Ligt, Juventus player. He hasn't been really good in the Euros, but I think in the World Cup, I think he'll change his performance. And right back position, Dumfries, who plays for Inter Milan, hasn't been great at Inter Milan, but I think he'll perform better. Yes.
Better.
And I just want to wish all the teams best of luck in this competition.
Yes, you don't know who is going to become the rising star because players play differently from their clubs in the national team.
Yes, yes, because you know they
Completely
play
different,
with the badge.
except for Ronaldo. He's just good at everything. All right, guys, that'll be it for the video. We had fun actually recording.
Yes, it's gonna be a very
Oh yeah,
interesting group, right? It's gonna be a very interesting group.
it'd be interesting. Then tomorrow we're gonna do Group B. Honestly, a very good group too.
Yes.
Don't forget, I'm rooting for Team USA, baby. Let's see how far they can get. Overall, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and vamos, Bolt.
Vamos, bolt guys. Till next video. Peace.
Peace.